First, select your clip and make sure you're at the very beginning of it. Go to the tracker panel and choose Stabilize Motion. You'll see two track points appear. Make the first track point larger and the second one slightly smaller. This setup improves the accuracy of the tracking. Now, position them directly on your character's nose. Zoom in for better precision. Next, click on Options. Set Adapt feature on every frame. Check Stop Tracking in case tracking fails and click OK. Now, click Analyze Forward and let the tracker run. Since we zoomed in and increased the track point size, it may take longer depending on your system. But trust me, this gives the most accurate results. If you're on a low-end PC, you can reduce the size of the tracking points to speed things up. However, smaller tracking areas may result in less precision. Once tracking is complete, play through the clip to make sure the tracking looks good. If it looks good, click Apply, select both X and Y, and hit OK. You'll now see black edges around the frame. There are two ways to fix this: scale up the clip, or go to the Effects and Presets panel, search for Motion Tile and apply it. Enable Mirror Edges and set both output width and output height to 200. Let's preview the result. If the edges still look off, slightly scale up the clip to clean it up. I hope this technique helps. Now let's move on to the second clip and repeat the same steps. To make it quicker, go back to the first clip. Press E to reveal the effects. Copy them with Ctrl-C and paste onto the second clip with Ctrl-V. Preview the video. Both clips are tracked, but it still might not feel completely smooth yet. To fix that, enable frame blending by double-clicking here until you see the side arrow icon. Sometimes, enabling frame blending causes glitches at the start or end of a clip, usually when there's a flash or a hard scene cut. Zoom out on your timeline and move the time indicator forward until the clip returns to normal. In this example, it stabilizes by the second frame. Press Ctrl-Shift-D to split the layer at that point. Then turn off frame blending on the short glitched part. Now press O to jump to the end of the layer and check for issues there too. If it's clean, you're good to go. Now that everything looks good, select both layers and pre-compose them. Choose the second option and check the box below before hitting OK. For the second clip, no glitch was found, so we pre-compose it as well. No need to split it. Now preview both clips. You can clearly see how smooth and professional the result looks. That's it for today's tutorial. If this video helped you out, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. Thanks for watching.